Okay, Tamexistiko. It is October 6th, 2015. More than halfway through the last summer moon, Awakatsiki-sam, the deer moon. And the rattlesnake calls have waned off. I don't expect to get many, if any, more calls. Most of the snakes are back at their dens getting ready to hibernate. Haven't had too many skunk calls lately either. But now is the season when I start getting calls for leaves. I love exploring the forest this time of year, and especially at the base of these trees where floods have come in and created hollows for leaves to collect, and you get several years worth of leaf sediment built up around the base of these trees. You have to go down a ways before you reach earth, and in between the top and that earth, a lot of heat, a lot of moisture is retained, and in there you find a whole diversity of wildlife, everything from worms to spiders, centipedes, all varieties of insects, rodents, mice and voles. Love it in here. They're going to use this as shelter. They're going to use it as places to lay their eggs. They're going to use it as places to transform, to pupate from larval to adult. They're going to use it to give live birth to the baby rodents. This is an excellent place to come to learn about the wildlife here, especially in this time of year as we transition into winter. The same could be said at your homes, your everyday residential homes, where the leaves pile up against the foundations, against the steps, in the edges of the yard. If you look under those leaf layers, you find the same kind of diversity of wildlife, and that's what people are afraid of. The leaves are coming off of the trees. We're headed into winter, and these leaves pose a danger in a lot of people's perspectives. You know, the leaves pile up in their lawn. A lot of things can be hidden under the leaves. There can be spiders, there can be mice, you know, some druggie could have walked by and, you know, threw his needle onto the yard, and you wouldn't know it's hidden underneath all the leaves, broken glass, these kind of things. You know, it's no wonder you got the hospital and all kinds of medical offices right in this area in South Lethbridge, because, you know, this side of town, the leaves are just out of control. I mean, these people are completely overwhelmed. They have no idea where to turn to. They hire these expensive landscapers. They're pretty much just like exterminators. They don't care about the biodiversity. They don't care about the ecosystem. They just want to make their big bucks off of you. You could trip and lose your keys. You know, it poses all kinds of threats. So, you know, people get concerned, and some of them get very, very afraid of the leaves. You know, sometimes I've heard it called both philophobia and pholophobia, but, you know, a general, like a debilitating kind of fear of the leaves, where they don't even want to leave their house because they don't even want to come and go from their house because they're afraid of having to pass through the leaves. And that's when it's a good thing to have an ecological consultant like myself to call, and I can come deal with the leaves, you know, for the moment. All right, check out this house we're about to go past. This one right here. Check it out. They got absolutely no eaves left. They're having to replace their entire porch, their entire drainage system, probably because they let these leaves just pile up in there. And they didn't think about contacting an ecological consultant who could help them with it. From my perspective, the leaves are kind of a misunderstood aspect of facet of the ecology, and they fit in, and, you know, a lot of times people will just call like landscaper or something like this, and it's basically like calling an exterminator, somebody who's just going to come in and pull the leaves together and take them to the dump or something of this sort, or burn them, what have you. That's a waste of energy. The leaves are supposed to serve many purposes, you know, in our ecology. And so an ecological consultant like myself, rather than just wasting the leaves, what I'll do is I'll pick them up and I'll relocate them, you know, to a natural area where they can do their job. So I've got a call this morning over here on the south side.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised you're out here with the leaves still out here and everything.
I know.
Taking some risks.
I know. I take it. Oh yeah, we got. Oh my god, you'll be here hours, days. But it'll give you a good chance to snoop in our yard.
That's right.